Hey guys, this is Golden Knight 27 here, just doing a quick little video for you guys, just giving you guys a recap of my locals from last night. And normally I don't do any recordings about locals specifically, but this week was a very interesting week for me in the tournament. So there was all kinds of decks out there last night, all kinds of crazy, weird, put together decks. Last night I went 1-3, which is the first time that has happened to me since I've been playing again. I've not really had a terrible night like that, but my very first match was against Ritual Beast, which nobody was expecting Ritual Beast to be there, but they were there. And luckily enough, I had the opportunity to play against the player. The gentleman that I played was really, really good. First game, I wouldn't say that it was an easy win. I don't want to make it seem like I just went in there and, you know, had the game from the start, but it was easier than some of my other matches. But game 2, he was able to stop me from doing special summons. Also, he had anti-spell fragrance on the field, which I was running Cosmo, by the way, which I forgot to mention. And, you know, he was slowing down my spell cards because my Cosmo deck, you know, needs its spell cards. But, you know, that second game is grueling. We almost went into overtime, but I was able to snatch game 2 with like 2 minutes left on the countdown. So Ritual Beast was my first win of the night and my only win of the night. And then game 2, I ended up playing against Monarchs. It was a Domain Monarchs, which not too many people that go to this particular tournament, they don't typically run Domain Monarchs, but this guy did, and man, was he good. I've never played the guy before tonight, but I know that he competes in a lot of the ARG tournaments and you know, some of the Konami tournaments as well. And he's really good, and you know, I can't even take anything away from him. The very first game, I was able to get him down really low on life points. Thought I was going to win that first game, and then he just came back out of nowhere. Game 2 was kind of a close one as well. I wouldn't say that one of us had the edge over the other. I was able to stop a lot of his plays, you know, with some of the hand traps that I had in my deck. But in the end, he did pull off the victory in game 2. My next opponent after that was Blanks. He's a guy that typically runs Cyber Dragons, and he's beaten me 2 weeks in a row prior to last night. And so I found out early in the night he was going to be playing Blue Eyes. So I was like, oh, okay, Blue Eyes, I can handle this. Blue Eyes, I've played all the time, and you know, this is going to be easy. And no, it was not easy. He had possibly the fastest Blue Eyes White Dragon deck that I've ever seen in my life. We're talking about like synchro summoning your White Spirit Dragon first or second turn, both games. So he beat me 2-0 in order to get the victory. So that was round 3. Round 4 was an interesting round. That one I was playing a Pendulum deck. I can't really say it was anything aside from a Pendulum deck. It was kind of like, it wasn't Draco Pals, it wasn't Magicians, it was just like this, as I call them, Frankenstein deck, something that was put together, but it was expertly crafted to the point where game 1, he beat me. He was able to get out, I forget the name of the new Xyz monsters from the gold set, but it's the rank 12 Spider. He pulled that out on me, 4,000 attack. You know, he got that out pretty fast. Nothing I could really do about that. And then game 2 was the easiest victory of the night. I just took him out quickly. I was able to get 2 Dark Destroyers on the field very quickly, and I think I finished with 2 Dark Destroyers and a Cosmo Farm Girl on the board. But then we went to a game 3. Game 3 was kind of grueling. It was kind of close, but he ended up getting the win, and it was nice. I played a Pendulum deck that wasn't just your run-of-the-mill Pepe or Draco Pals or just the standard Pendulum decks that everybody plays. This was his own creation. He put it together well, and you know, I got my butt handed to me. So it was nice to play, you know, something different like that. And you know, I like these losses. Reason being is now I'm exposed to more decks. I'm exposed to more strategies. It was it was good for me because I was able to expose my Cosmo deck and some of the weaknesses that it did have, so I can better prepare for these decks. So I am looking forward to going back next week. You know, the 1-3 record, that does not deter me. I had some long, grueling matches last night, that's for sure, but, you know, I'm not discouraged. I'm going to go back again next week. But as far as the deck that I'll play, I'm kind of leaning towards Red Eyes, even though I know the Cosmo is probably more powerful than Red Eyes. Just because I want to play Red Eyes, guys, because that's my deck. And, you know, I want to give Red Eyes a shot and, you know, play that as my main deck, or possibly build Pendulum Magicians, just because I've said it that I've been trying to build that deck, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, you know, look out for the update on that. Last night I was able to get some pretty cool stuff. I was able to get a playmat, as well as some good trades. So let me go grab those things and I'll be right back, okay? Alright guys, so I was able to get a new playmat that you guys will probably see me use in some of my videos coming up. So it's a playmat that I've wanted for a while. I know I've been going playmat crazy, but this one was one that I couldn't pass up on the opportunity of. It's the Clash of Rebellions Sneak Peek playmat, and just let you guys see this. Just simply because it was one of my favorite sets when I got back to playing in the game. So, you know, once I saw that the vendor had it last night, I definitely jumped on it when I found out from another player who purchased one also that he got it from the vendor. So I was like, I'm gonna go get mine. It was a really good deal. As you guys know, I do a lot of pack openings and stuff like that just because they're fun. But as far as spending a lot of money on specific cards or certain things for Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't do that. So I definitely got a good deal on it. So I'm not just blowing money out here on Yu-Gi-Oh. So trade that I got myself another Twin Twister. Reason being is you can never have too many Twin Twisters, and the cards that I gave up to get Twin Twisters, you know, I don't want to say I didn't care about them, but I didn't need them. So I was happy to pass it along to somebody else that could use it. So 1 Twin Twisters. Next, card that I never pulled out of Breakers of Shadow, Traptrix Rafflesia. Just simply because I wanted it, and like I said, I was able to acquire it without giving up something that I cared about. I gave up something that I didn't care much about in order to get it. So it was a good trade, good deal for me. So I'm glad to finally have one of these. I think that was actually the only secret rare aside from Perform Pal Sorcerer that I was missing. So getting this was pretty cool because I never got it out of a pack. And the last card that I traded for probably means the most. Again, I was able to trade out something that I'd recently gotten out of one of the packs that I opened in order to get it. And so the card that I got was one that I was just not going to buy at the price that it was at. This guy. Card, the Blackstone of Legend. Just simply because I wanted a second one for my Red Eyes deck, and now I've got one. So Red Eyes will probably be stronger next week than it has been before, because I'm going to add this in and I'm going to start putting in some of my more powerful spells and trap cards into that deck. I'm going to really try to give Red Eyes a fighting chance next week. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried not to make it too long. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. And I just wanted to take the time and just do a discussion video for you guys, just because I haven't talked much about my tournament life and competing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Aside from my video in which I recommend that you guys compete in Yu-Gi-Oh! So be sure to subscribe just so that you can see more content like this. I'm going to try to do more discussion videos. I know I have flooded the channel with pack openings, but you know, I think a lot of people like the pack openings, but I also want to cater to the people that like Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussions, not just the same old, is this card meta or is this card great, you know. I don't want to do those videos all the time. I like to just talk to you guys about Yu-Gi-Oh! From my perspective. So just wanted to do that video for you guys. And also check me out on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Amino app. I am on there in Golden Knight 27. You can easily find me. Of course, you will see that the Cosmo Dark Eclipser is my profile picture, just like on the YouTube channel. So look for me there. And also, I'm on Google Plus as well. On the Yu-Gi-Oh! Realm community, I'm one of the moderators there. So be sure to check out that community. There's lots of cool Yu-Gi-Oh! People there. Not a lot of negative people. Lots of really good quality duelists who care about the game. They're passionate about the game, but they also want you to feel great about your experience in the game. Okay, so no negative Nancy's in that community. So all right, I will see you guys amongst those various places, and I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe.